I got you. Good.
They moved you. There's 3 seats up here if anybody wants seats. Did Francie move? He was sitting right there. John.
Anybody need a seat? There's 3 more seats up here.
Call to order, please. Roll call.
Mr. Kaur?
Here.
Mr. Westman?
Here.
Mr. Farah?
Here. Pledge allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The purpose of this meeting, it was advertised, the township initiated eminent domain last Thursday on playground owned by Joe and Ruth Wargo, and this second special meeting is to go ahead and get input from the public. At this time, Mr. Carr will go ahead and read.
Nobody can hear you back here.
Okay, I'll read it a little louder. The supervisors began the eminent domain.
Hey, be quiet out there. Please, thank you.
Okay, the supervisors began the eminent domain process last Thursday after about 2 years of talking with the Wargos about the township wanting to improve the existing playground. The Wargos have complained over the years about the equipment being old and unsafe. They stated last year they really just want the playground gone. Playgrounds have drugs, needles, and noise. The supervisors wanted to modernize the playground with new equipment. Although some in the community are mad and do not want the Wargos land taken, if the majority of the residents here tonight do not want to use eminent domain to improve the playground, the supervisors can stop the process and the Wargos can do what they want with the playground. For public comment, residents and taxpayers may provide comment. While personal emotions may be high, anyone causing a disturbance of peace at this meeting will be, by their actions, forfeit the remaining time, and if it continues, they may be ejected. There is to be no personal attacking of anyone in the room or arguing back and forth. We just request if you are for or against the use of eminent domain to take and improve the playground. Please state your name and where you live for the record. Thank you.
Okay, we'll go into public comment. Sir? You have anything?
Okay,
Yes, briefly.
You first give your name, George.
First name George,
your address.
last name Pennington. Okay, I had just become aware of this incident recently, and it's unfortunate that it's come to this, as far as I'm concerned. I have known all you supervisors for years, ever since I was a police chief, and way back beyond that. I also know the Wargos, they're good friends of mine. It's a shame the situation's happened, but to make a long story short, I have to, even though you guys are my friends, I have to side with the Wargos on this. So I think this is very unfair. The property's being seized. I know we need a playground in this town, but taking it like this is, for all they've done to this township since I've known them, it's a little unfair, I think. That's all I really have to say. So I'm against them having their land seized.
Thank you.
Excuse. He's just here to vote, he said.
Sir?
I'm Nick Lucino, and I'm here to announce that I'm against the claim of eminent domain. I don't feel the township has the right to approach this with no just cause, really. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you, sir. Steve?
Steve Hawley, and I believe that it's the Wargos' land. They own it. They should be allowed to do whatever they want. It's theirs. So I'm siding that way.
Thanks, Steve. Okay.
Thank you.
Now where to go next? Yeah, just let me try and stay with one corner, because, sir, are you going to speak, young man? No? Sir?
Walter Trella, I live in James Street. I don't really know Joe Wargo, okay, but I'm against taking his property, okay? Is that the only option you have for a playground anywhere in the township? Is that the only available land? That you have to take somebody else's?
That's the only thing that became suitable. We put that out already many times. We're just looking for your input, sir.
I'm against taking somebody's property.
Okay.
Thanks, Wally.
With the hat there. Who's in front of you?
I'm Jerry Notaro, and I think it's an unfortunate thing too. However, I think that there's a long history to that playground that we have here, and it seems to me that there's been a lot of negotiation trying to get buy the property previously, and I just think that eminent domain is a viable option for the betterment of the community. I know it's not that. It's how big is that? It's only a small. It's not really not even an acre of land, is it? I mean, how much is that?
No, sir, just under an acre.
It's a relatively small acre of land, and I think for future development of the property, I think it might even enhance the Wargos in their bid to develop that land. That they would have a place for the kids.
Thanks, Jerry. Sir? Yeah. Okay, ma'am, did you have anything?
Yes, I do. I agree with the Wargos. They should keep their property because I'm here about 15 years now. I see Joe Wargo keeping his property meticulous. And I think eminent domain sets a precedent that these people can go in wherever they want and say, oh, we want this little piece of land here, eminent domain. And I think that if you look at Community Park as a playground, there are trees around, there's places for people to sit in the shade. I think that you should look somewhere else.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am,
Could you just state your name?
please?
It's Rosemary Broody, B-R-O-O-D-Y.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Joe.
I just think Wargo should keep it grounded. I'm against eminent domain because next thing you know, you'll want the baseball field.
Could you state your name for the record?
Next thing you know, you'll take his baseball field next, the field right next to it. And what's going to stop you from taking the next piece of ground?
All right, thank you.
My name's Robert Honus. I live in Haddock. I'm a taxpayer in the township. I'm personal friends with the Wargo family. I'm also personal friends with most of you folks in this room. I feel eminent domain is the wrong way to go. I'm totally against it. I would never stand by any decision made to take anyone's property by eminent domain. I feel that's pretty low.
Right, thank you. Sir?
Yeah, I don't feel either that township should have the right to take Joe's property. He's been cutting that grass. I've seen him for years.
Sir, what's your name?
Joe Phillips.
Thank you, sir.
He's been actually taking care of that property for years. I didn't see the township cutting the grass down there. I've seen him quite a few times. That he actually, I think, did a good thing for the kids in this town. I was just wondering, is there any way this could work together that, you know, he would take care of the property, keep it as his, and maybe it would actually be cheaper for you people, instead of trying to buy the property off them, to just update the equipment a little bit for the kids, and everybody would be happy.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your comments, sir.
Jeff Van Sickle, 14 James Street. I live right behind the property. I'm new to the community. I know Mr. Wargo, just seeing them cut the land. I know my grandkids, they love that park. They use it daily. For it not to be used will be heartbreak. But I am totally 100% against somebody losing their land.
Thank you.
That's where I stand.
Sir?
Jason Trimmel, 209 South Hancock Street in McAdoo.
Oh, you're in McAdoo? Sir, this is only for Kline Township residents and taxpayers.
Well, he invested in McAdoo. He helps in McAdoo. He helps in Kline Township.
I got it. We got it. I just...
So, yes.
Sir? Did you have something, sir?
My name's Frank Segura.
What was that,
I've never
sir?
seen the field as clean as Wargo does. He cuts the grass every week, and he keeps it in good shape. I've never seen it as good. I'm 86 years old, and I've been living there all my life, and I never seen it as good.
Okay, thank you. Sir?
Dale,
Ma'am?
you missed someone in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them all. They just have to roll. There's so many people.
Joe Cheddar Boyle. 91 Haddock Road in that Kline Township. I am totally against you stealing your land.
Okay, thank you. Where do we leave off right there? Is it now in the back? Anything? Sir?
Cheddar, 8 Ward Street, Claire. I am totally against you taking the Wargo property. And I was under the assumption you cleared away by the water company to put a new playground. What happened to that?
It didn't work out for us.
You should tell the water company.
Else that didn't get a chance to comment?
My name's Melissa Rodriguez, and I am against it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Anybody in the back?
Anybody else in the back?
What about outside? People coming in.
I think the meeting was advertised at 6:30.
Thanks, Joey. Joseph McKenna. Totally against it. Thanks, John.
Anybody else?
I have a question, I'm sorry.
Jim Gallagher, totally against it.
Thank you.
Who was that?
Jim Gallagher. Anybody else out there? Sir?
My name is Wayne Loco. I live on Middle Street. Joe is a hard-working guy. I know him all my life. Why are you trying to take his land? He worked for that. He paid for it with his money. And why you guys just want to go and take it? That don't make any sense.
Thank you. Take this against. Anybody else over there? Yes, sir.
My name's Tracy
Wait,
Zara.
wait a second.
I live in Maxwell.
One second.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I feel like if it's their land, it's their stuff.
Okay.
What's your name again?
Jessica Ray.
It's for Kline Township residents and taxpayers, ma'am.
I understand, but I'm here to support the Wargo. I think it was absolutely disrespectful. These are good people. They've done great things for this community, both McAdoo and Kline Township, through their whole life, and for you to take their land is absolutely wrong. Thank you.
Okay, is there anybody else for public comment?
They're still coming in.
Right here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, I asked the quarter.
I want to thank all you residents here at Kline Township for coming here on a day where you got 1 day notice about this meeting. Again, this is the second special meeting. The people are here. They are speaking. The one at 2:30 in the afternoon, these fine people were working while this was going on to take a man's property. If I didn't witness it with my own 2 eyes, I wouldn't believe it here in America. This is not the end. This meeting here is just to let you guys know you're on notice. Leave the man's property alone. It's a no.
Thank you,
Brad.
Is there anybody else back there?
Anybody want to say anything? Anyone outside want to come in? Want to say anything?
There's a lady.
There's a lot of people that think it's at 6:30 because of the news coverage last night.
Yeah, it said 6, but it showed 6:30.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ma'am, we didn't read it off, but we're just asking everybody if they're for or against.
Would you just give your name and your address, if you want to comment?
Are you from Kline Township? Oh, okay, but then does.
She's here to support the work.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right, it seems like we got all the public comment. Okay, it's overwhelming. I think it was like 2 to whatever the rest of everybody else in here. Yes, ma'am.
I'm in Wargo. I'm really touched that I took your time to come support it. Better than I thought. You really appreciate everybody you can. People I know, people I don't know. I thank you all. You should never be gone.
With public comment received and overwhelming support not to have to take the Wargo's land for a playground. And with that, I'll make a motion that we rescind filing for eminent domain process, that solicitor file that tomorrow with the courthouse.
I'll second that motion.
Okay. Roll call vote.
Sorry, Mr.
We close. I'm sorry. We public.
I just want to say, like, if there is another location, there's all these people here that obviously support the Wargo, it's like, if there is another location, would all these people be willing to help make that work, even if the funding's not available to outsource?
Let her just finish the roll call, and then I'll make a comment on that, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Cora.
I abstain.
Oh, we're doing roll call, I'm sorry. Mr. Westman.
Yes.
Mr. Karen.
Yes.
Yes. We did look at, for 2 years, other areas, okay? And the last one was the water company. And then what recently came up is to find that there is a large holding tank in there, and whatever else wiring is installed.
Okay. No.
It's actually right there. So if somebody has other ideas, okay, it's looked at that for the public has a safe, modern one, okay? But for right now, this is considered a closed issue. It will be rescinded, okay? If that's what the public wants, then that's what the public will go ahead and get, okay? All right, that's the only thing that's on the business. Public comment has been received. The resolution will go ahead and be filed. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Second motion, roll call?
Mr. Cora.
Yes.
Mr. Westman.
Yes.
Mr. Karen.
Yes.
Why